We had a date night
a couple nights ago.
There you go.
And we were gifted tickets to see a magic show, but it was at Charlestown Races in West Virginia. So we decided to leave early so that we could do a little gambling. Not much. We're not big gamblers. We just like to have a little fun and see the horse races, get dinner, see the magic show. So we got there. We threw money just a little bit in a couple machines.
And we usually don't do that. We went to Vegas our first time. What did we spend? $40 the whole week?
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, we were there. Yeah. We like to take in the shows, and here in Vegas you go visit hotels, which is weird, but that's what you do. And yeah, we didn't do much gambling. We're not big on gambling because you know how you're gonna lose. There's not very many people that win big. Right. So I mean you're gonna lose.
Unless you're a card counter or David Marks,
right?
Dustin Marks that can do that.
Right. We're not.
I'm bad at math. It doesn't work for me.
Just, we had fun with it and just spent a little bit, not much. And then we went to the races.
All right, wait. Let's slow down a little bit. I have a system for roulette.
Oh, Lordy.
So I told Natalie, it's worked before. It works. It just increases your odds a little bit. That's all it does.
You still lose.
She did.
You did.
She did.
You did.
So anyway, we sat down at a machine.
Yeah.
And it said, and it was a lady up there, and she was just standing there, and you saw the thing spin around, but there was nobody really working.
It wasn't a real roulette machine. It was on a video, and then you're at a screen yourself, and the ladies, and there was like screens in a semicircle. What was the lady doing?
She didn't do anything.
And then the lady was up there running the computer, and you had like 12 seconds to pick what you were going to bet on. That was it. Between little rolls, and you're like, okay, what hit last time? Because your system, you don't want to go on the same row as what hit last time. And I'm like, oh, I got 2 seconds. And
don't give away my system.
I'm not giving away your system.
All right. So anyway, erase. I'll have to edit that.
So I didn't give away anything.
Anyway, so the lady standing there, she's got a mask on. Nobody else had a mask on in the entire place, but that lady did.
That's okay.
I don't care about that. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. But she didn't speak. She didn't say hi to us. She didn't say, hey, can we help you?
We were
Natalie took $20. I took $20. We put it in the machine. Natalie put $5 on a couple of different things. Then she put $1 on 13, and 13 hit, and she won nothing. And she still had $20 in her account.
I was like, what?
So wait a second here. Whoa, hey.
Yeah. So it said total minimum bet $10. So I'm like, okay, as long as I have $10 on the board, I'll be okay. $5 here, $5 here, $1 here, that's $11. I've gone over my $10 minimum total bet. No, it has to be $10 each bet that you do, not just for the board. So I should have won a ton of money because I picked 13 and it hit, but no.
You might have won, I think it's $35.
Well, if I had put it $10 on it.
Yeah, well. So anyway,
I could have hit big. It's okay.
So then she did my system, and she put $10 on 2 different things, and it just went
boom. Yep.
And I cashed out, and I folded the ticket up, put it in my pocket. Then we walked around, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna cash this out. I'm not gonna put it in the next machine. We went to a machine, it wouldn't take it.
Nope.
And then I said, well, I'm gonna cash it out. Is it because I folded it and I couldn't cash it out?
Everybody else was holding tickets, and theirs were not folded. That I saw. Nobody had folded tickets.
It was just the principle of that $20. I could not cash it anywhere. Fast forward to the end of the night, we had to wait in line, 13 people, 15 people deep. Wait in line to cash out. We went to the teller. Here's that $20. It's just the principle. I don't care about $20. And she said, yeah, well, you have to bring that here because there's only one machine in the entire casino that will cash a table ticket. Who knew? That lady with the mask wasn't going to tell me that.
No. But anyway.
That's just because I threw money away and we didn't know anything.
Yeah. Well, you're going to get your $20 back at the end of the night. You're not going to leave without getting it. So.
Well, you lost your $20 and it was just.
I lost my $20 playing. I didn't lose it in a ticket that was given back to me. So, but we lost a little bit of money. And then we went to check out the horse races because I like the horse races and I like to bet a couple bucks on the horse just for fun because my system for horse racing is that's a cute name. I'm going to pick that one. And sometimes it does well, sometimes it doesn't. So we went over there and they weren't having races until later in the evening. So we decided we'd go have dinner. So we went to have dinner and thought we could have dinner and then catch a horse race and then go to the magic show. Dinner took forever. It took so long that we got to the magic show right before the magic show started. Like seriously, we sat down on our seats and 2 minutes later the magic show started. And it was crazy. It was good, but
we ate junk.
It took
We ate junk.
forever. We did eat junk. It was our night off. We had a cheat day.
But we ordered easy food.
Mm-hmm.
Still took forever.
I mean, the drinks took 20. First, it took like 5 minutes for the guy even to come to the table, like literal 5 minutes. Then it took a good 15 minutes just to get the drinks to the table. Luckily, we ordered everything at once because we had plenty of time to figure out what we wanted before the waiter even got to the table. And he was like, I'm sorry, I'm going to take a little extra time because we're so busy. And I looked around. Mind you, I used to be a waitress. I know busy. He had, I mean, if his tables were full, yes, he would have been busy because he had,
in that section,
8 tables in that section. Yes, if he was full, 8 tables full, yes, he would have been busy. Okay, and whatever. There were only 2 tables in his 8 tables that had people at them. So I don't know why I was busy, but anyway, whatever.
I thought the ketchup was funny. I asked for ketchup and he shook it and he said, and threw it down. I said, there's nothing in that one. Okay. And he gave me another, and he kept shaking them. Yeah, I had to squirt a little bit from each one to get ketchup. Yeah. It was sad. Yeah. And then another waitress came by and grabbed one of my ketchups and she's trying to steal it, but it was empty.
Yeah. Anyway,
they had no ketchup in it. You'd think with all the money that casino makes, they could afford ketchup.
It was good food.
And it wasn't that expensive.
No, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But it took forever.
Yeah.
Forever. And I don't really know why. So whatever. We got our food, we ate it, we liked it. We couldn't see the horse race before the magic show, so we went straight to the magic show. Magic show was fun.
Who was it?
Justin Williams. Did I get that right?
No, not at all. Say it again.
It was Justin.
Tell everybody. Say it louder. The microphone's there.
Did I not say it right? Then why would you make me say it again?
Say it.
Well, then what's his last name?
I want you to say his name.
You said that wasn't right, so why would I say it again?
Because I want to hear you say it wrong again. Justin Willman.
Sorry, Williams, Willman. It's close enough. Anyway.
Isel, Iseli.
Right,
enough.
Exactly. Iseli.
Iseli.
Right.
So what did you think of the show?
It was good.
She asked me, what do you expect? What do you I was like, stand-up comedy type magic.
He does Magic for Humans?
Mm-hmm.
Magic for Humans on TV.
On Netflix.
So he does on Netflix. So he does TV magic.
Which we work for Carbon Arrow.
Yeah. TV magic doesn't always transfer to stage magic. So you got to do different stuff. He did good. It was a good show. It was funny. He was funny. I liked it. It was a good show.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I thought you laughed out loud at some point.
Yeah. It was funny. Yeah.
And he did a trick, Danny Orleans, that's been on our podcast. I think he said on the air and told me about the trick and told me to buy it. The one with the smiley face emojis and you point to one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I was trying to remember Danny's name. I said, Orleans. I couldn't remember Danny because I was so in the middle of that thing. It's Danny's trick. He wanted me to do that trick in my show. But that was Danny Orleans' emoji trick he did in the show.
I mean, that was a good trick, but it's 2 seconds. It doesn't.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't last very
long.
Then
he just blew it off as a joke. You know, everybody, yay! Everybody said, wow. And then, oh, you didn't get it? Well, you did it wrong. And then just went to the next thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, he did.
He made it a joke.
Yeah, he did a good job. It was a good show.
Yeah.
Do you think it was a good job?
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
It was more of something you'd see in a nightclub act, like a comedy club than you would a theater show, though.
Yeah.
I felt like it was more of a comedy club show than a theater show.
Probably. Yeah.
Because and I told my father-in-law, tried to explain it to him. He showed up with a Rubik's Cube. He borrowed a cell phone. He showed up, a couple things that fit in a briefcase, which is great. no big illusions, no, no assistants, nothing like that. And he did his show like a stand-up comedy act.
Yeah.
But it wasn't mentalism, although he did some mentalism in the show. Mind reading tricks is a good thing, I guess. That was memory. That was a memory expert routine.
Yeah.
But the mind reading thing with the cell phone, that's mind reading.
Okay.
But anyway, I told him follow it, but he didn't. There was no meat in the show. It was more him. He was the personality. It was personality driven instead of magic driven. And my father-in-law said, "Yeah, but you did a coin trick in Vegas. I mean, it plays great."
Mm-hmm.
I'm not taking that from him. No, I'm just trying to explain the show.
But that's the magic.
That's one trick.
Magic, yeah. Right, but it's I don't know. No, it was a good show. It was a good show. It wasn't what I would call like, okay, I'm gonna go see a magic show and it's gonna be magic.
Right.
But it was a magic show.
It was more of a something you'd see in a comedy club.
Yeah, but it was a lot of comedy. Yeah. It was good. It was good.
There was a
I didn't like the seating though. And that has nothing to do with him. That's just the location.
dude, these are just metal chairs
Yeah.
in a
So
gymnasium
they
floor.
have the stage is up a little bit, but then it's just flat all the way to
And-
way back, and it's just fold out chairs.
And the stage looks proper. I mean, it's a nice stage, nice lighting, everything.
Yeah, but they just have fold out chairs that they can put away, and you're just flat, like there's no up so that you can see over people or whatever. And then the very, very, very back, they have a little bit of an incline of back seats, but those weren't being sat in.
Do you think they do boxing in there or something? Something
don't
else
know.
in that hard
Possibly.
floor?
Yeah,
concrete
they
floor?
could, but it sucks as far as theater seating goes. And the seats weren't very comfortable.
But boy,
But-
they had Trace Adkins coming up. They had
Comedians and musicians and
big name acts coming in there to sit on those fold out chairs.
Jeff Foxworthy was coming in.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But we had a blast. We had a really good
We
time.
did have a good time.
To say it's a comedy show and not magic show, it was magic, but it was comedy, but it was more comedy. It was more
Yeah.
personality driven magic show.
Yeah.
Than a guy hiding behind props, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
But it was a great show. We had a great
Good
time.
job.
We really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we had a good time.
It was like 3 hours from here to get
It
there.
was 2.5, yeah. And then the show lasted almost 2 hours. And then there was one more horse race. We got there in time for one more horse race. So we decided to pick a few horses and see how they did, and they didn't do
They did awful.
well. The one I picked did all right. None of them got in the first 3 spots. None. But the horse he wanted came in so far last. Like, here's all the horses. They all, got through.
I videotaped it.
Boom, boom. Here comes this horse comes to the finish line. It was like a full minute and a half later.
I showed it to my father-in-law, and he said he thinks that the jockey just quit when the race was over.
But don't you want your time to count?
You're not the first 3. It doesn't matter. There's no
They
money.
don't keep
There's
record
no
on
money.
the time.
Guess
Just so
not.
that you can be time next time.
Guess not.
Mm.
Because I don't know. I
was caught.
videotaped and I turned it off. And I said, wow, who won? All right, wow. And then cut out. What the heck?
So there's your
Wait.
horse.
And I'm like, nuh-uh. And I pulled the camera back in my pocket and saw it cross the finish line. I mean, it was.
Yeah. I always thought you don't quit. You keep going till you finish. You should have kept going till you finish.
Yeah, on the video, I was like, what do you do? Stop and knit a sweater? Did you get a cheeseburger? Did you stop at McDonald's? What happened?
But the other 2 didn't win either. So we did 3 horses and we did them to win just a couple bucks. And then we took those 3 horses and did trifecta, which means they come in first, second, and third. Doesn't matter what order. Well, none of them came in first, second, or third. So
I told her we'd
at
have
least,
better
and
luck.
then that is why we only bet a couple bucks. That is why, because more than likely we're gonna lose because we don't read the stats. We don't know the odds. I'm just going, that's a cute name, and picking.
We couldn't even go to the machine and place
is
our bets because we couldn't remember how to do it. The trifecta, the win, play, show, and all that stuff. We couldn't remember how to do it.
Yeah.
So I just found a sweet old lady working the booth, and I'm like, here's money. We like these 3 horses. And then she's like, well, you can do this and that'll get you $12. You do this, then you do the trifecta and you get the $12 and you do the, you get the whole purse or you get half the purse that they win. And
$6 for
I was like-
trifecta and you $6 for.
but you want to box it? You want to box it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. What would you do? All right, thank you.
Yeah.
It
So
didn't matter.
that's what
lost
we did.
anyway.
We did trifecta, which is they come in first, second, and third, and it doesn't matter what order. You can do something, I don't know what it's called, where you figure out first, second, and third, and you have to know this one is going to be first, this one's going to be second, this one's going to be third. You win a lot more money doing that. But yeah.
Or you could bet all 3 of them to show. So win, place, show. At least they came in the top 3.
Yeah. So we just had fun. We watched the last race. It was cold, but we decided to go outside and watch outside. And we stood at the rail right at the finish line. And it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. The last little thing we did, and then we went home.
So that was a good date night.
It was a good date night.
Check us out online at wesisley.com and patreon.com/Wes_Isley for behind-the-scenes videos, blooper videos, never-before-seen footage, discounts on merchandise, magic trick tutorials, and more. That's Wes Isley, spelled WESISELI.